Welcome back. Death Pile Review.
Barney's Basement Treasure with a helpful hubby and Honey Bunny.
Good thing I do the editing. What?
In front of me is a bin of stuff. Some I recognize, some I don't. Probably recognize it all when I get it out. Don't remember what we were doing with some of it.
Yeah.
Let's start pulling stuff out and she can start talking about some of it.
So, God, I don't even remember where we got some of these. These are new in their plastic. Different comics. Marvel selects Spider-Man, Vampire at Large if Morbius doesn't kill Spidey. I think I originally had figured out where these came from. I want to say they were given, because there's actually 3 comics in here, but of course I can't see what the other ones are.
Did they come with the rest of the comics we got up in Charlemont?
I'll be perfectly honest. If I can't think about it right away, it probably means that we've done so many of these, I just can't place anymore where we get certain things. Yeah, so, you know, there's, and they're completely sealed in here. So I have no idea what it is. It just says 3 out of print originals. So these obviously are, I believe they're like remakes. I don't believe they're actual originals. Because I think I looked them up and that's what I found out, that these were done and then they bundle, certain ones together. So I think they're reprints of originals. But a little more research and we'll be working on those. And let's see. Yeah, these 2 bundles look like they're the same, but I don't know if the other 2 are the same in there. It looks like they might be.
They are.
Yeah. And then this one, Fantastic Four. Something Now, The Thing. Yeah, Marvel Selects. That's what makes me think these are just reprints of originals. So I'll have to research those out again. So 2 of that collection. And then this one is the Spectacular Spider-Man Prodigy.
I know too. I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I had a fight with the plastic.
So, yeah, just one of that bundle. So yeah, I'll be researching that and figure out a good price on each of those bundles. This Ronald McDonald, I think he had a tag on the foot here, and it looks like it was ripped off and possibly left a hole and then sewn up. I looked at the value of these and there really wasn't a lot of value, so this is probably going to go into our tag sale flea market box. He's also got a little bit of like maybe water staining.
Out of all the McDonald's characters, it's no surprise that Ronald is one of the most highly produced ones.
Yeah, he's more common. I think Grimace was
the other 3 I don't think really were made that much anymore after when I was a kid in the 80s, 70s and 80s. Because of the Ronald McDonald House, I think that's where Ronald is still made. But there's Grimace, the Hamburglar, and I think they also had now I don't remember his name, but the cop, which I think is the Quarter Pounder, but I'm not exactly sure what his name was.
This is a bleacher creature is what they call it on here. At least that's what his tag says. I think I had figured out with the help of Google Lens originally who this was supposed to be, and I cannot think of his name.
Lasoda.
No, no. It was a name I've never heard of. So I'll have to research him out a little bit again and get him listed because he's in really good condition. I don't see any marks or anything on him other than a slightly bent up brim on his hat here. He's in really good condition. So this one I'll definitely research out and I'll get that listed.
We have a You and We book. Little bit rough condition. I think they go for a fair amount of money if nothing is wrong with them. Some of the stickers have been used in it. I still think it's probably worth a little bit to list it. You know, not tons of money, just a few bucks, but I think it came in a big bundle we've gotten over the years with Wii games and stuff. I got a bunch of Wii games and other things about a year ago downtown, next town over, and this is one of the things. We also have some weird Wii sensor bar that is remote or battery operated, I should say. Haven't really tested that to my best ability because I also have to refine it since we moved. But this talks about all the original 5 games that come in with the Wii, and of bowling, baseball, all that, and scoring system, and best way to swing and do everything else. Then it also has about Wii corporation culture, big cases of game stuff, and GameCube. And I'm surprised my son hasn't looked at this more.
He just looks it up online. Okay, so this next item, it's a Schick Slim Twin Razor System. But it was a limited edition NBA team razor. It does have some condition issues in the cardboard. It's a little bit torn on the top and bottom. The bubble is severely yellowing. I don't think this had much value the last time I looked. I'm going to recheck it. If there's not much value there, that'll go to a flea market tag sale bin.
That particular...
But yeah, this was for the Celtics. It actually has the Celtics on the handle.
That is for the Celtics, so that might even get bundled in with some of those magazines.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
We have that we showed earlier.
All right. These are iHome made for iPhone X. What is the X? Roman numeral.
Oh, 10.
Thank you. For the iPhone 10. I have to ask him, I am horrible with Roman numerals. I used to have a cheat sheet next to the desk, but I don't know why. I could never remember which Roman numerals are which. It looks like there might be a little bit of yellowing on this, so this might be a flea market thing. I'm not sure I want to list them like that. I don't know if there's maybe a film that you have to peel off once you take it out. And it is sealed, so I don't really want to open it to check on that, but I don't know. I may have to. I do have 2 of them. So maybe open one to check and list them as one open, one not opened. Not sure. I feel like that's yellowing though, so that's not. It may be a flea market thing, possibly. Yeah, these I decided. I think I did have these listed for quite a while, and they're a little bit on the rough side. So this are gonna move to the flea market box. They are kind of cute, homemade little Santa Clauses. Looks like crocheted.
Now we have a couple of crafting items, which do pretty good when you put them up.
Yeah. Let's see. This one is a holiday stockings felt street. It makes a set of 6, and it actually they are little pockets for placemat settings at your Christmas table. So they're small little stockings, 4.5 by 6 inch finish size. So I do a lot of crafting myself, but this was something I didn't feel like I was going to get to. So I'm going to put that through eBay, see how it does. And then this one is I believe it's a counted cross stitch kit. Of a nice, looks like a English cottage. And everything's here, all the floss, is the material one?
Yeah.
I don't see the material.
Let's see, turn. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing all the,
A lot of times those that do cross stitch, they prefer for a certain
yeah.
type. Like when I used to do
Okay.
it, I used DMC.
Hmm.
They may also care for a certain size
Yeah.
per inch. So they're mainly buying the pattern.
Yeah. So I'll take a closer look at that, and I'll just make sure to mention that the fabric in there is not included.
An item that, if we're going to list it,
Oh.
even though it wouldn't be for much, should
Yeah.
probably go up soon.
Yeah. I don't think. Well, I'll look it up, see if stuff like that sells. But I usually find when you find something like this and it says $3 in the corner, it's probably not going to do that great on eBay. But I'll check it. It is little shamrocks you plug in and they light up. And let's see, it is. I'm not seeing how long they are. Indoor, outdoor use. Yeah, it does not say how long.
It's as long as a rainbow. One piece string light cover style. It does not say. Doesn't look to be that long.
Just put it in that pile. Alright, this is a Avon Spring Dynasty fragranced vase, rose pink. Now, there is a lot of controversy on Avon. Not all Avon stuff is bad for resale. I find that the old cologne bottles are not that great, unfortunately.
Reason is that the old cologne bottles used to be, for the most part, is what the people that sold Avon, they would get them every month just for selling. So there's a lot of them out there of each one. Know this because my grandmother used to sell it, and we have 30 boxes of Avon different colognes and perfumes that my brother and I now possess that we have not even touched in my parents' attic. And someday we have to get it out of there.
Mm-hmm. So the reason I say that not all Avon is bad, a couple years ago there was an estate sale one town over from us, and it was a family-run estate sale, and they just kept bringing it out, and they ran it for like a month. I mean, they were out there all the time. And at the time, we didn't have a lot of money. I would have loved to make a big lot and just buy it, all of it. But we weren't able to do that. So every time I had a chance, I would go over there and I would pick some things out of the bins and that, and I got a lot of stuff. I had one thing I had gotten that made quite a bit was these old telephones that were light up phones. I think you see them. You've seen them on the Goldbergs if you ever watched that.
They were clear phones for the outside, and the lights were on the inside, so sort of looked like a neon look.
And I was able to test them all, and they all worked. Now the interesting thing on those was I had them priced at either $30 or $40 a piece, and I had a multi-listing. They all sold to the same person. When I got that sale, and I'm looking, I'm like, why is it so much? And then I'm looking, and they bought all that I had, and I wasn't expecting that. I was relatively a new seller at the time, so when I saw that, I'm like, how did that happen? But anyways, so this was another thing from that sale. Actually, I'm still running across things from that sale because I just kept going back there like a couple times a week, and we, get a box full of stuff, and then we go back a few days later and get some more. But it was the only way we could do it at the time. But this one, it's a fragrance vase, and it still has a scent to it. Very nice. It's got a little flower kind of embossed with a bird on a branch here. Never been used. Still on the original box. And I'm not saying even in some of these items, they don't make that much, but there was a few things that I got from that sale that shocked me. One was another thing was an ornament, a gingerbread ornament that was scented. And I actually put it on an auction because I found there was quite a few other auctions at the time. It was just before Christmas. And oh my goodness, I think it sold for almost $40 by itself. And then I had a heart attack because the woman contacted me because it got lost in shipping. And it finally showed up. So she was very happy once it got there. It didn't get mangled or anything. It still had that strong scent. It was like a cinnamon type scent that it had. So she was very happy. But boy, we were both sweating for a while because it wasn't getting there. And as that was the year that the shipping went crazy around Christmas time.
In about that sale, I do know that lady too used to sell Avon. She was about the same age as my grandmother. I knew her kids, who they were at least. They were a few years older than me. So this, which we got there, it's packed. Let's see, it's supposed to have one more piece of styrofoam to it. Oh, it's a candle. All wrapped up still.
Yep. The Mount Vernon Sauce Picture Fostoria candle holder with floral medley perfumed candle. Candle height 2 inches.
There's the candle. There's a design on the front. Somebody here is watching my every movement with my hands. He's hoping that I have food.
Yeah, it needs a wipe down, I think.
Here, a collection of, most people have it if they wanted it. A collection of 3, all of them, Lord of the Rings. These were mine. It's not that I want to get rid of them because I don't like them anymore, but I found a better collection at a tag sale somewhere for cheap, and there's a lot more information on the disc. Actually, a lot more.
Yeah, because you got it with the extended cuts and stuff now.
Yeah, these.
Those were just the.
These are only like 2 discs in here with, extra information. One thing out there each one of them I think has 5 or 6 discs to it, going extensively into characters and all that. No clue what that is.
Alright, this is Avon Victorian Collector Doll. I think I had a few of these listed, and a few of them sold very, very well. So basically, that's, in my opinion, if it's not one of the cologne bottles, then it might actually do pretty decent. But this looks like, I'm not sure if it's a porcelain one. Yeah, it doesn't say. Antique style dolls is all it says. But it's nice. It even comes with its own stand, still sealed in the packaging. I'm probably gonna do one more thing and then cut it to the next one.
This here is a color changing mug. It looks like the mug is sleeping when it's cold. It's all black, it shows. And then as it starts changing, as it starts warming up, it starts getting gray, and then it goes totally gray. And it's got opened eyes and a smiley mouth. So, I'm not sure how the packaging is. If we can probably try this. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just wrapped in bubble wrap, where we could probably try it out.
Yeah, we might even do like a eBay preview video for that.
So.
Yeah, I've sold those mugs before that change with hot liquids, and I think we had a Star Trek one that we
sold. We didn't sell that one.
We didn't? Oh.
Gave it to somebody I used to work with.
Okay, that's right.
Star Trek.
That's right. I was like, we don't have it anymore. That's
no,
right.
we were gonna. It wasn't moving, so.
Yeah, it was neat.
Somebody where I worked, I knew was really into Star Trek, and so I gave it to her for a Christmas gift.
Okay, so that's the end of this video. We will see you in the next one. We'll just keep on going. Bye.
Peace it.